morning to all the staff and the student of APU present on this important morning. My name is Khanh. I represent the graduating class of 2023, and I would like to express my gratitude to the teachers who have guided me during my time at APU. And I would also like to give some advice to the graduating students. Today, the 20th of May, 2023, is the day when my life as a student officially ends. It's the time when I need to prepare for a new reality, which will teach me how to live as an adult. The threshold of our 18th year is a significant stage in a person's physical, psychological, and emotional life. We have all matured considerably over the last 5 to 10 years, and we hope that our 18th year will be our most special year, the year in which we could freely fly out into society. In fact, we're just learning to fly, and we are not yet fully formed or experienced in life, but we are on the right course. Perhaps our parents went through a similar experience when they were the same age as us. So I would like to say thank you to the parents and the grandparents of all the APU students. Whether we study in an international school or a public school, every parent wants their child to be treated and educated in the best environment. Therefore, parents keep trying to find ways to improve the child's study opportunities because they are the strongest support for the children. I am a student from a public school. Therefore, I went through a difficult period because of the transformation to a new environment. Because life requires parents to work harder to meet the needs of their children to attend international schools. So the time parents spend with their children in the family is also less. I understand the sacrifices my parents made and tried to study as hard as I could. And now, finally, I've done it. Thank you, my parents. And thank you to all the parents in attendance today. I hope the memories you have of APU will always be good ones. I must oblige Dr. Ben and the teachers at APU. And let's not forget the staff, janitors, security guards, and even the hard-working gardeners. They all contributed in their own ways. I would like to express my sincerest thanks to Dr. Ben, the strongest woman I've ever met. Without Dr. Ben, this school would never have been as good as it is now. Dr. Ben has devoted all her heart, sacrificed her youth, and her health to build and improve the APU school system. Without more than 1,000 students now in attendance, I am extremely grateful to Dr. Ben. That gave me the best learning opportunities, allowing me to study in this wonderful school. It's also impossible not to mention the dedicated contribution from the teachers here. My shyness has gradually disappeared since I came here. Although I have only studied at APU for a short time, in return, I have gained many unforgettable memories. In the early days, I could not even speak English fluently and had many difficulties in communicating with teachers and friends. That made me very upset, but it became a great motivator which pushed me to try to learn more and to become a better version of myself. Dr. Clausen, you're my lifesaver. My family moved out here without my lovely father, who had to work in another city. Dr. Clausen almost became my second father. Although there's only a 15-minute class per day, seeing him every morning is like a spiritual breakfast with lots of nutrients for me. because the positive energy from him makes me happy for the whole day. I also want to give my thanks to Miss Raleigh, who listened and comforted me through everything. She guided me to have mature thoughts and different perspectives in life to broaden my horizons. I also want to thank Mr. Noah and Mr. Justin, two gentle teachers who helped me navigate my future choices of college and career. I was so lucky to have some amazing teachers in this 12th grade. Thank you all. Also, I want to thank my friends. Thank you for being with me all this time. It has been an important period in our lives. We have been helping each other, going through a range of emotions, and going through great changes in our teenage years. Now, we're more mature, and everyone has their own future. This stage is over. Our student life comes to an end today. It's time to get new targets and new goals, and fulfill the hopes and wishes of our parents. Oh, this sounds like a dream that almost everyone aspires to, but in reality, it's impossible to know if life out there will be difficult or exciting. So, what will you do now? Well, I have something to share with you. Maybe it will help you in later life. A long time ago, a U.S. civil rights leader by the name of Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "I have a dream." I've come here today to inform you that dreaming is not enough. In fact, it's not even close. There are a plethora of attributes that are required of successful students. The first is the capacity to put in long hours and work hard, endure the hardship, and ignore the harshness of the environment. Nothing important can be accomplished unless you're prepared to roll up your sleeves, switch off your mobile phone, get your hands dirty, and do what needs to be done without complaint. The second skill required by a student is adaptation. Pursuing a worthwhile aim is seldom a straight path. This road is quite tough and full of obstacles. Find out who you really are, be strong, and stand up on your 2 feet. You may desire that place at a prestigious university, but so do other students. And they're unconcerned about your dreams and ambitions. Don't give up. Instead, alter your strategy. Dealing with setback is the third skill. Several times throughout your future voyage, you will be confronted by a massive, solid wall that, at the first glance, appears intimidating. You might be able to pass straight through it if you're powerful enough. You can construct a tunnel beneath it if you don't mind tight spaces. You might be able to climb over it if you're not frightened of the heights. But sometimes it's easier just to walk around. Only you will know what to do when the time comes. After all, it is your wall. Finally, when you wake up tomorrow morning for the first time at a career, stop dreaming. Get out of bed. Make your bed. It's always a good habit. Do whatever you do in the bathroom. Put on some clean, pressed clothing. Then go out into the world and get involved in some work. Hard work. Thank you.